Welcome to DiscoveREAD, a series of videos created to prepare children for reading success. Hi, I'm Barbara, but my little friends call me Grandma. And the title of the story today is Nonnies' Trunk. The author is Peggy C. Agee. That's the person who wrote the story. And the illustrator is Sheridan Turton, and that's who drew the pictures. This story emphasizes the language concepts of pronouns and descriptive vocabulary. So let's get reading. Nonnies' Trunk. Hello, I'm Aaliyah. My mom and I live with my grandmother. I call her Nonnie. Next door lives my best friend, Zoe. Nonnie says we're good neighbors. Every day, Zoe and I play together. We go on adventures and have lots of fun. Today, other friends are joining us. Meet Ducko and Flossie. They'll come along too. We are climbing the long steps up to Nonnie's attic. We pretend that we're mountain climbers searching for treasure. What will we find? Look, here is Nonnie's old trunk. It's a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. Will we find gold? Open it, says Zoe. Hats. Here's one for me and one for you, Zoe. Flossie and Ducko want hats too. Here's one for her and one for him. She wears the purple hat and he wears the feather hat. Now each one is wearing a dapper hat. Zoe dances closer to the mirror. She smiles and says to her friends, "We look wonderful." They all agree. What else is in Nonnie's trunk? Explore it, I said. Necklaces. Here's one for me and one for you, Zoe. Flossie and Ducko want necklaces too. Here's one for her and one for him. She wears the black beads and he wears the shiny green beads. Now each one is wearing a gorgeous necklace. Aaliyah twirls closer to the mirror. She smiles and says to her friends, "We look fabulous." They all agree. What else is in Nonnie's trunk? Explore it, says Zoe. Shoes. Here's a pair for me and one for you, Zoe. Flossie and Ducko want shoes too. Here's a pair for her and one for him. She wears the red boots and he wears the yellow pumps. Now each one is wearing stylish shoes. Zoe prances closer to the mirror. She smiles and says to her friends, "We look sensational." They all agree. What else is in Nonnie's trunk? Explore it, I say. Fancy shirts. Here's one for me and one for you, Zoe. Flossie and Ducko want a shirt too. Here's one for her and one for him. She wears the silky shirt and he wears the flowery shirt. Now each one is wearing a fancy shirt. Aaliyah waltzes closer to the mirror. She smiles and says to her friends, "We look fantastic." They all agree. What else is in Nonnie's trunk? Explore it, says Zoe. Gloves. Here's a pair for me and one for you, Zoe. Flossie and Ducko want gloves too. Here's a pair for her and one for him. She wears the black gloves and he wears the lacy gloves. Now each one is wearing handsome gloves. Zoe struts closer to the mirror. She smiles and says to her friends, "We look elegant." And they all agree. Playing dress up is so much fun. Aaliyah, Zoe, and their friends are beautifully attired. Now it's time for a picture. The end. Nonnie's Trunk.
We wish to thank Dr. Shari Robertson for generously donating the books and allowing us to use them in the series. For information on where to purchase these books, go to dynamic-resources.net. At the end of each book are tips about how you can help enhance your child's language skills.